Hello everybody and welcome back to the chassis variant series. Myself, Critical Rocket, let's keep that in. So yeah, this is the Hatamoto-Chi variant. We've got two, same as the Charger has in the pack, and the first one up is the Hatamoto-27W, also known as the Hatamoto, let's just double check this, KU. This is a variant, one of many that the Kuritans experimented with as soon as the Hatamoto was deemed a successful design or upgrade, essentially, of the Charger. That the mech became very prolific within House Kurita as a command mech and support assault, essentially. This variant was unique in that it mounted a single ballistic in the side torso rather than the two SRM launchers, so less chance of ammunition explosion from the SRMs and only one ballistic, but it's an AC-5 with two standard PPCs. The mech retains a decent speed for its size, and as such it was still quite effective on the battlefields for House Kurita. One of the designs that probably saw a lot of combat during not only the the border skirmishes with the likes of House Davian and later on groups like FRR, the Rasalhague Republic, and Steiner, but also later on in the clan invasion, where it probably saw a lot of action in places like Luthien and areas like that. It's a decent build. Obviously it doesn't have quite the same punch as the standard variant with its two SRM6s, so it's a step back in that respect, but the benefits are is you get a single high-mounted hardpoint. It's an assault mech, which means you've probably got a good chance of being able to stick a pretty high-powered ballistic in there if you do want to redesign it, obviously. There's a decent amount of engine room in there, so you can get better speeds out of it. The low-slung arms are still a bit of an issue. The two PPCs are obviously not desirable for the majority of gameplay in MWO, since brawling is one of the key aspects. You're going to be looking at probably either switching these things up to ER models, but you got to consider the heat, or you're going to switch them into something like ER larges or a weapon of that type. I don't mind this version. This one is okay. It's a bit different. Both of these matches, by the way, I believe are on Grim Plexus, so I don't remember which one is which. As far as the combat goes, one of them has a bizarre match where the teams kind of split into two separate mini battles. This one, oh yeah, this is definitely the one. This one was interesting as well because I've never really seen the fight sort of move over to this part of the map that often. Usually, it obviously takes place on the two hilltops, and this one the team was actually quite mobile, and the enemy team were a little slow, I think, to react, and it allowed our team to move around. That's one of the things that I like about the Hatamoto, is its ability to keep up with the rest of the team. It's not like other assault mechs that can get left behind. So yeah, it's, I have to admit, compared to the other two models out there, it does have obviously a few drawbacks, because by default it's not as well equipped, and I don't think its hardpoints are quite as generous, whereas at least the standard Chi and the 28 TR have other bonuses. So the 28 TR, for instance, has ECM, and it's got jump jets and the ability to mount more missile weaponry, and the Chi obviously has a nice broad mix of energy and missile weaponry. So this is your ballistics model, but I don't know, there's probably better assault mechs that do ballistics out there at this tonnage. So whether it's one you'd want to pick up for C-bills compared to the other two, I don't know. It depends how much you really like the Hatamoto. If it's one of your favourites, by all means, but otherwise you could probably get better builds out of the other one. Oh, I love this moment. I actually managed to leg a Piranha with an AC-5 at close range. Such a lucky shot. But yeah, it's doing the standard Piranha thing where he's trying to obviously skim around people, and then there you go, blew his leg off. And I think the end of this is like some insane king crab pilot that just does not let up, trying to kill me, spend the rest of the match fleeing for my life as soon as he appears. I think he appears in a second. It actually happens in both matches. There's someone just gets completely focused on me, trying to take me out, and I'm panicking and trying to desperately stay alive and hoping the rest of the team kill them. This is him. Here's the crab. Jesus. It's like he just would not let up. I don't even remember him dying in the match, to be honest. I just remember I got pummeled a lot, got opened up and thought, fuck this, I'm out. And I had to desperately get out of the way of it because I think he was like MRMs and rotaries and stuff. Yeah, that was quite an effective crab build actually. So yeah, I haven't really seen anything like that from King Crab before. But yeah, it's alright, it's decent. All the Hatamotos are kind of decent, and I don't think personally they're as good as the Chargers. I think the Chargers have a bit more going for them. The Hatamotos they're a fun mech. It's nice to have a unique Kurita assault in there. It's one of the, I mean, originally in the original books, it's one of the prettier assault mechs. They really stands out. It's one of the ones you'll remember, you know, when you see it based on the original artwork. I've already made my position, sort of how I feel about the changes to the art with the Hatamoto, but yeah, the mech is decent. I like it. This version's okay. If you like ballistics, you probably ram like a Gauss rifle or heavy Gauss in this and probably get plenty of damage. Just like you can with any build, really, if you know what you're doing. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a good week, and I will see you next time. And yeah, don't worry, this isn't the end of chassis series for this one. There'll be some next week, even though it's be Christmas and stuff. Try and get something done. So yeah, have a good one. Bye!